Hey guys, it's Russ here, Russ here, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Colosseum Shadowlocke. So, on the last episode, I don't think we caught any new Shadow Pokemon, but we did compete in the Colosseum and win it. So, right after we step out these doors, there's going to be a little bit of storyline stuff, so I'm going to hurry up and try to get to that, but first let's do a quick team recap. So, first of all, we have our Umbreon. Our Umbreon is that naughty nature, synchronized ability with Bite, Secret Power, Taunt, and Snatch. It's level 29, which is a little under level with the rest of my guys, but it's okay. Next we have our Croconaw, which is one of our first Shadow Pokemon. So it's a little bit closer to having actually has its heart fully unlocked except for the final lock. So it's a rash nature with Torrent ability. It still have a Shadow Rush, Scary Face, Bite, and Surf. So Surf is going to be super nice to his playthrough. It's holding a Mystic Water. Yeah. So our next Pokemon we've unlocked or caught is Mischievous. Mischievous is holding the Shadow Tag. It has Shadow Rush and Confuse Ray so far, so it has a little bit work left on its heart. It has the Levitate ability, and we still don't know its nature yet. So we're about a little bit over 2/5 of the way from unlocking its heart. So we're under 2/5. You know what I mean. So next Pokemon we have is the Skiploom. So Shadow Skiploom is one of our newly acquired ones. I want to say we got 2 episodes or 3 episodes ago. I'm not quite sure at this point. But it has a Chlorophyll ability. We still don't know its nature yet. It has Shadow Rush and Sleep Powder. So we might move this guy or one of the other ones that hasn't had its heart fully unlocked yet to the front, so we can get some nice battling in with them. Next, we have our Ferret. Ferret is our newest Shadow Pokemon. It's level 33. We literally just got it before we entered this tournament. I'm not even sure if we used it during the tournament. We might have had a box, and I might have changed it at the end of the episode. So, if you really want to know what I did, go back and watch the episode. So, this thing that hasn't been used yet, its heart's still fully locked, has the ability Keen Eye. It has only the attack Shadow Rush at the moment. So next, we have our Flaffy, and I think Flaffy might be the last one there. Is Flaffy the last one? Yep. So Flaffy is our last Pokemon. Is our 6th Pokemon here. Has a static ability, Brave. Its heart is almost fully unlocked. It's pretty close to being done here. It has Shadow Rush, Thunder Wave, and Cotton Spore. So this guy is going to definitely be a powerhouse of our team. So, let us. You know what? I think we're going to move Mischievous to the front of the team here to go with our. You know what? We'll put it with. No, we'll let Umbreon gain some levels because he needs some love. No, I changed my mind. He does need love, but I really like Croconaw. I think it's going to be very useful. So, and Croconaw shouldn't be going into Hyper Mode as much since its heart's almost fully unlocked. So let's see what happens here. I thought that guy was walking up to talk to us. Okay. So we beat. I wonder if we're supposed to talk to that guy inside there. Let's go talk to him real quick. Wow, really? So it really went down? And you won it all? It'll be my turn next time. Okay, so yeah, he wasn't that important. Okay. So nobody had anything important to say in there. Let's head back and see if Duking has anything to say. Oh. Hi there, you must be the superb trainer who emerged triumphant in the last battle challenge. Minor B, the town's true mover and shaker, wishes you to have a glorious gift. Now follow me. So we're gonna follow this guy. Oh. So this has been this area gets unlocked. So we're gonna follow Blue. No, I think his name's Blue now. We faced him before. Okay. Right, I'm back with the latest challenge champion. Let's present our lucky winner with a Shadow Pokemon and watch Chaos Unleash. Oh, nice one. Our new champ is quite an appealing charmer. It makes a nice change for the parade of macho muscle men. Wait, this isn't happening. This guy, he's that Pokerus that Minor B carried on about. What? You're the same guy that messed with us in Fennec City? Gah, I didn't know it was you and I let him in here. I'll boot you back out. So we're going to take on this guy. Okay, so his name is Cypher Peon Nor. So Nor has a Yanma and a Pineco. Ooh, we got Shadow Pokemon. So, yes, the Yanma's a Shadow Pokemon. I love Yanma. It's one of my favorite bug Pokemon. He's probably going to be joining our team if I capture him. So, let's see what we can do. Let's surf these two guys, and then we will Shadow Rush this Pineco. So Yanma's going to use Uproar. Luckily, Uproar's a little bit weaker back in this gen. Uproar got a big bump boost in 6th gen. So here's the Shadow Rush, and does a little bit to the Pineco. Pineco is pretty defensive, so it takes that pretty well. I get hit with Recoil. Here comes the Surf. Let's see how much it does. Doesn't do that much to Yanma. It's okay. And does significantly more to Pineco, so that's super nice. Here's a Pineco's Tackle, but Mischievous is not affected. And oh, Yanma has Speed Boost. That's super awesome. And Yanma's Uproaring. So, Yanma's probably faster than us. I think it was faster than us anyway. Yeah, it was faster than us anyway. So, I think we're going to just focus on surfing here, since I know that doesn't do too much to Yanma. And we're also going to Shadow Rush the Yanma. I think it can take both those hits. It tries to Uproar. We get a Shadow Rush here. How much does this do? Okay, we should be good. So this next attack should get Yanma close to the red or in the low yellows. So we can try to capture it. Okay, it's the low yellows, but at least Pineco's taken out. So we're going to get to see what this guy's next Pokemon is. And it's a Nincada. Man, I wish that was a Shadow Pokemon. I'd love to have a Shadow Shedinja. That'd be super sweet. Not that's a thing. But here's that Speed Boost again, and Yanma's calming down from its Uproar. So, we're going to focus on with Croconaw, since he's usually the... Actually, I don't want to risk Mischievous going into Shadow Mode and not doing any damage this turn. So we're going to actually bite the Nincada with Mischievous and with Croconaw, and Mischievous is going to be the one to use the Great Ball. We're going to have to pick up some more Great Balls here soon. So we're going to throw a Snag Ball here at this Yanma and see if we capture it. I'm not even sure which Pokemon I'm going to switch out of. I get this Yanma, because I kind of like what I have right now. Okay, so we got the Yanma, yes! So that's going to be a super awesome Pokemon to our team. And he sends out a Surskit. So here comes a bite onto this Nincada. It's probably not going to do much at all. Oh, that did a critical hit, knocked it out in one hit. Okay. So, all we have left is this Surskit, and I think we're just gonna bite it and Shadow Rush it, and call this a game. So here's the bubble. It's not gonna do much to Croconaw at all, because Croconaw's a freaking beast. Mischievous can take it. It can take it. It's Mischievous. And here's the bite. So we're going to have to go one more round with this Surskit, and then we will take it out. Hopefully, yes, Mischievous doesn't take it into Hyper Mode, and the Shadow Rush should take it out. Will take it out. Okay. So, we took down Nor, and we got ourselves a Yanma, so maybe I can go back and switch that out right now. If I can, I'm totally going to. It's useless. I don't stand a chance of winning. Now hold on. Now hold on. You're the one who brought us here. Oh. So they run off. And Duking. Oh, you're safe. I heard you entered the building, and you had me worried. Duking! Is this where they're giving out Shadow Pokemon to the winners of the battle? Shadow Pokemon? Those ferocious Pokemon that even attack people? Yes, they're giving away Shadow Pokemon to the thugs for some reason. It doesn't look good. Ugh, that's what they're using Colosseum to do that. Big Lady, Mr. Papa. Papa's Pokemon was taken away by Minor B as a prisoner. She sounds a lot like Rika. He did what? Minor B used a dirty move like that? It's Papa's Plusle. There we go. It's Papa's Plusle. I'm worried it might do something mean to it. It's humiliating. The Plusle was to get into our filthy hands, and our hands are tied. He's not gonna get away with this, that rotten Minor B. But we're here. We'll get Plusle back, right, Pokeruss? So we're gonna get Plusle back and give it back to Duking. Okay, so we found the EIN files. EIN file H is written on its file cover. Do you want to read it? Yes. Hyper mode. A shadow Pokemon, perhaps because of their own overwhelming power, can behave abnormally at times. They may engage in such behavior as ignoring orders or even turning on their own trainer during battle. This I have named Hyper Mode. On the plus side, Hyper Mode raises the critical ratio of Shadow Rush. However, Hyper Mode also prevents the Pokemon from using items on the Pokemon. Hyper Mode is easily dispelled simply by the trainer calling the Pokemon's name. However, this method is a major drawback. Calling a Shadow Pokemon's name causes its closed door to its heart to even open. Further research is urgently needed. Shadow Pokemon Lab, Chief Ian. So we found that out. We're going to go add Yanma to our team because it's going to be a freaking awesome partner. I think we might deposit Furret at this point. Let's get to the Pokemon place over here. We'll heal up and we will add Yanma to our team. I'd like to keep Furret if possible. Let's see what we got. Okay. Pokemon storage. So, we got Yanma here. I think we're actually going to replace it with, replace Skiploon with it right now. Sadly, I've never been the biggest for grass Pokemon. I think they're actually the worst of the starters. If you don't believe that, comment down below in the comments, because I'd love to hear your opinions on this. Just out of the 3 starter types, I feel like they're the weakest. Not just being compared to, like, fire, water, grass, because they all have the rotation, just in their weaknesses and their strength and stuff like that. Not even including, like, poison types or flying, like, their sub-secondary types. I just feel like they're the weakest of the 3. So, if you have any comments about that down below, go ahead and leave those down below. And if you like the series, don't forget to like and subscribe. So let's delve a little bit deeper into this cavern here. Let's see, will these doors open? Okay, they appear to open from the other side. And there's this person. Too bad for you, the elevator's off limits. So we're battling Chaser Kai here, who has a Phanpy and a Trapinch. Oh man, if I could have a Flygon. I'm just seeing all these Pokemon I really like. So, Flygon is one of my favorite dragons. Sadly, it's very underwhelming, especially when Garchomp came out directly after it. But sadly, it's not a Shadow Trapinch. So, we are going to surf these two because it's going to rock their world, and we're going to Shadow Rush the Trapinch. So Mischievous enters the Hyper Mode, which now we know that it ups the critical hit ratio of Shadow Rush, which is super interesting. So that takes a huge chunk off Phanpy and does a decent amount to Trapinch too. So another Surf should take these guys both out. And there's a Sand Tomb. So Sand Tomb misses, so we're not trapped in. So Mischievous is in Hyper Mode. We're going to use a Surf to get rid of these guys. And then we are going to call out to our Mischievous. Okay, so we're about halfway down on Mischievous's heart gauge meter. So here comes the Surf. If it hits both, it'll knock them both out, which will be super sweet. And there goes the Phanpy. And there goes the Trapinch. So, we've got a huge lead on this guy, or lady. Oh, and that's all our Pokemon. So we defeated Chaser Kai. So hopefully she lets us in this elevator here. But we might explore the top floor a little bit more. No matter what, this elevator is off limits. Okay, so I guess the elevator's off limits. And we don't have the jail key. So that's what we're going to look for now, is the jail key. So we're going to sneak around here, open these doors. There's somebody going to stop us. What do you think you're doing here? Roller Boy Pike. Okay. So what's Roller Boy Pike rocking? He's got Tailo and a Hoot Hoot. If Flaffy knew some electric moves, this would be freaking awesome. But, between Crocodile and Surf, I think we can handle this. We're going to use another Surf here, and Mischievous is going to... Oh, it can't use... Oh, yeah, I can. I was thinking Shadow Rush was a ghost move. It's going to use Shadow Rush on the Hoot Hoot since it's a little bit higher leveled. So here comes the Shadow Rush. Mischievous is showing us that it has a lot of speed here. And takes a little bit of recoil. And there's the Aerial Ace from Tailo. So it does a decent amount to Mischievous here. We're going to use a nice Surf, and let's see how much damage this does. Does a nice whopping amount to Tailo, and will it knock out the Hoot Hoot? No, it does not. Hoot Hoot has a bit higher special defense. So there's the Foresight, so it will be able to attack this Mischievous. That's a bit scary, but I think we're safe here. We're going to go for another Surf, and we're going to go for a Shadow Rush here on the Hoot Hoot. See if we can knock it out before it gets to do anything crazy. So Hoot Hoot is taken out, so the Foresight will not be useful to him. There's a Focus Energy on Tailo, but it's not going to be able to survive the Surf here, and it will be taken down. And hopefully that's, I think that's Roller's last Pokemon. Roller Pike. Yep. So, we've taken another trainer. And we'll get to this healing point and see where to go from there. Ugh, I'm no match. I must level up some more. Okay, so we're going to heal our Pokemon. And we're gonna head upstairs, I think. So, what's this? Oh, the vending machine's out of order. I'm like, oh, sweet, we can get some fresh waters. Okay, so we got somebody else here. Foo, 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 my Pokemon are looking for a chance to go wild. Booyah! So this guy seems really hype. Bandana Guy Geets has a Larvitar and a Barboach. Oh my god. Larvitar would be awesome to have as Shadow Pokemon. So, we're going to go here with Crocodile Mischievous like the usual lately. I will probably switch it out a little bit in the next episode. We're going to get a nice Surf here because that's going to do massive damage, and we're going to Shadow Rush the Barboach. Okay, that Shadow Rush does massive amounts of damage. We take only a little bit of recoil, and here's the Surf. This should probably knock out both, maybe? Larvitar's special defense is pretty nice. Okay, I knew Tyranitar's was really nice, especially with the sand up, but doesn't look like that's the case for Larvitar here. And here's the Carnivore. Carnivore, another one of my favorite water Pokemon. I'm a big fan of Sharpedo. It's very frail, but it's really hard. Yeah. There's a Shadow Rush onto it. And... oh, we also got hit by the Rough Skin, too. So here's the Focus Energy. But it's not going to live long enough to use it, because here comes a nice... I think I used Bite. Yep. Here comes a nice Bite. And that take out the Carnivore. So, Geets down. His Pokemon were not really raring to go. Yeah, he kind of lied to us. I'm pretty sad about that. But, I think that might wrap today's episode up. Let's see what else we got real quick here. My Pokemon don't look like they've gone wild. I'll have to let you off the hook just this time. Okay, so we're going to go back downstairs and save real quick, and that will end today's episode. If you guys like this series, if you like Pokemon, if you like Pokemon Shadowlocke, if you like Pokken, both those things are on my channel right now, so don't forget to check it out. I will have more different content. I might do some Digimon here. I might do some other kind of stuff. I do like playing Showdown, so we might play some Showdown here on the channel here soon. But if you like this series, if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe would be super helpful. So I'll see you guys on the next episode. Later.